Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. What's up, Swain? What's up? What's up? What's good with you, bro? Yeah. Yep. Your Dallas Cowboys' first preseason game is in the books. Mic check, mic check. Man, let's go ahead and get this thing turned. Yeah. Hey, yo, DJ, drop that beat for me, dog.
Twizzy is my producer, beats all the time.
Yeah. Your Cowboys might have turned down on yesterday, but nonetheless, your boy Amp is always turned. Let's go.
I'm a dreamer, I'm just here to let you know we been hustling 24/7, 365, get that dope. Don't know when I'm gonna stop.
Cause that paper feels so good. Leather seats with the wood. Shotgun, yes you do. Shotgun. Drop you off. Hey, 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 hey.
Come and get that kid right. I'm trying to see the world been a key. Come take a flight. I can see it now.
Amp winning the Grammy.
Haters gonna be mad.
And know they can't stand me.
I'm just repping for my team. Check the stats, pimping. We playing for that rain, no flexing. Sit back, watch me do me. If you ain't heard,
they love it. They love it. They love it. Let's go. You are now tuned in to Mr. Always Making Plays. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. The preseason is finally here. Yes. How y'all feeling, man? I appreciate everybody already in the building. I got my dog Swain in here with me. A-Dot in here. What's good, man? I appreciate y'all. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in now. It's been a while. It has been a while. But you know, for Amp, Sunday is not your ordinary day, okay? We hustle and bustle Monday through Saturday. And y'all know what time it is on Sunday. We slow this thing down just a little bit. and we're going to slow down what took place and occurred on yesterday with your Dallas Cowboys, because I'm going to just be honest with y'all. It left a lot to be desired. But y'all know how I do. If y'all don't mind, let me get comfortable. I got my Stogie here with me. We are live from the 214 Lounge. So I'm going to go ahead and cut light. If y'all want whatever you need to get to feel how you need to feel, you got a few minutes to go ahead and grab that before we really kick this thing off. Yeah, booty grabbing is right, Swing. We gonna talk about that, man. Disappointed. They'll make you do this too. I'm just being honest. Swain said he already been to the filler station. He already got what he needs. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Swain came prepared for this conversation that we about to have about your boys from last night. Because it was definitely some boys. It wasn't a whole lot of men that I saw on the field last night. So, let me get my notes together. Y'all bear with me. So, in case you missed it, your Dallas Cowboys took on the LA Rams last night, and we just kind of looked out of place from the beginning. Hallelujah in the building. Salute. Glad you could join. So, LA jumped out to a very early start. Really didn't have any answers for them defensively. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this time right now to salute and to highlight one of the bright spots in yesterday. One of the bright spots of your defense was none other than Maris Leofau. Now, one thing I did notice with Matt Eberflus is rotation was constant on yesterday. Even as far as Leofau. He played, I saw him in all three positions on yesterday. He had a little Sam duty, he had a little Mike duty, he had a little Will duty. And that's a testament to his versatility. You know, he's somebody who is very cerebral. He sees, diagnoses, and understands the game very well. His speed always matches what his mind is telling him to do. And when he arrives at the point of attack, he brings a force that is to be reckoned with. Definitely one of my favorite linebackers. I honestly was a little curious as to why he even played yesterday. Considering the other individuals that you didn't play, I felt like he should have been one of them. That's a whole topic by itself, but Leofau showed us yesterday. He's got the speed. He's got the power. He understands what offenses may be trying to do to him. And he reacts very, very quickly. Turn that down a little bit for y'all. But yeah, Leofau, he is going to be a dog in the league. My only concern with Maris Leofau is because of our lack of beef up front in the middle, And because of the type of scheme we are running, I do not know if I want Leofow lining up at Mike. Not saying he's incapable. Not saying he's incapable. But I just don't know if I want him taking on that kind of punishment constantly. And we saw it early yesterday. I know they said we were being vanilla. I get it. Okay? I do. But I just don't want Marist at a mic position all season long where he's constantly having to take on and fight through combo blocks, offensive linemen coming up on him, having to deal with that a lot. I think I want him more on the perimeter and moving from side to side. That's my personal opinion. Because I have seen what inadequate DT, primarily one tech, can do for a linebacker. I'm talking about guys taking beatings. Sean Lee stayed hurt. But a lot of that because of what was in front of him or lack thereof. A lot of it had to deal with junk and trash and garbage that he had to fight through. Saw it with the Wolf Hunter. Saw it with Jalen Smith. It's an area we've been struggling in and patching for a while now. Yes, we need the beef. And my thing is, once we got rid of our last one tech in exchange for a 3, it had me scratching my head. I'm scratching it now, but I was scratching my head then. Because I'm wondering, what is their thought process in figuring out this issue? Because if you watch this channel and you watch others, especially what you've seen from the rest of DC Universe, we've been screaming one tech now for quite some time. And while we on that subject, there's some people who are not going to want to hear this. Man, I got my dog T in the building. What's good, bro? Salute, man. We going to talk later, bro. It's rough. It's rough out here in these streets. Side note, if you all have not done so, go ahead and like the stream. Share it with your friends, your homies, your haters, whomever. Anybody who is about football, y'all go ahead and share it with them right now. But yeah, one tech. I saw Mozzie rotating in and out yesterday, playing a couple different spots, doing a couple different things. I hate the fact that they continue to mess with this young man. More importantly, I hate the fact that they have decided to not play to his strengths. I hate it. It's not good for him. And for the value that you put into that pick, one would think that you would take that person and play to their strengths. It's honestly kind of why I miss Mike Zimmer. Because last year we saw Mozzie taking a step. He looked like he was headed in the right direction. He looked like he still was a good ways away from where he needed to be. But from what I've seen so far, it almost looks like a slight regression. Dang, hallelujah. He said watching that little midget center put hands on our line was throwing me. I'm telling you, man, it was discouraging. I'm talking about as Lil Scrappy said, put them paws on them. That's how that's how they were moving. And it was unfortunate because, we been hearing, all camp, all off season, they're working on the speed of the line. They want their get off to be a little bit faster. We trying to beat folks to spots and hurry up and penetrate and get in the backfield. And in some instances, yesterday we were successful. But it's like excuse me. It's like the Rams offensive line said, oh, that's where you're going? Okay, I'm going to push you there and I'm going to keep you there. You pick wrong, you gash for 10-15. And the Rams clearly had no problem doing what we knew they probably wouldn't have a problem doing, and that was running the ball because they amounted for 181 yards on the ground yesterday. As Coach Marv talks about, big plays. Physicality. All we've been hearing about is physicality and competition and competing and fighting. And I didn't see enough of that yesterday, y'all. I didn't. I'm not saying the guys just rolled over and laid down, but I didn't see enough fight. I didn't see enough push. And for me on the defensive side, that was because of a lack of beef. Lack of beef. Lack of beef. Now, you had some guys who look decent. Ty Sweet looked decent. Perrion Winfrey looked decent. Still got some work to do. Still ain't a one tech, but look decent. Presentable, if you will. For the individuals that we saw on the field on yesterday, we kind of got what we expected. We knew our corners would struggle. We knew our corners were going to struggle. Now, out of all the corners, I want to salute Israel Mukuamu. Okay? I want to salute him. The pick was nasty. And he had done a pretty bang up job yesterday as far as, for the most part, keeping everything in front of him. Yeah. I'm same here, CJ. I'm hoping that Mozzie can show up when he needs to. Cause let me look at this calendar real quick. Come Thursday, we got 3 weeks before kickoff. Okay? 3 weeks. We're 25 days away from our kickoff against our division rival. Reigning Super Bowl champs. Now, I know what we saw yesterday were backups. But what that told me is, boy, we are going to be struggling in the depth department. Andrew Booth, sir. Ha! See, big time, get out my head, dog. We here. Should not be allowed on the plane back to Texas. Do not pass go. Exit stage left. It got so bad at one point, they just started picking on the brother. They were like, well, if you're going to leave him on the field, don't mind if I do. Yeah. That brother there, I don't know. Maybe he needs to change positions. I don't know. Technique is absolute trash. But yeah, Izzy was decent. I wasn't pleased. Booth is a double agent, needs to be excommunicado. I ain't lying. He showed me that he didn't show me anything that I could possibly hope to build on moving forward. Exactly, Willie T. We knew he was bad going back to last year. Why he even got another swing at it, I don't know. Maybe that's just a testament to the lack of depth you have, especially with the injuries. You know, Diggs still ain't all the way back yet. Bland, question mark. You know, so yeah, we got a whole lot to figure out. I don't know. Maybe they already know. Maybe it was just, hey, we trying to give guys a chance to potentially fight for a position. But I think in their head they kind of already know. I think what we witnessed yesterday, let me turn this down. Y'all give me a second. I think what we witnessed yesterday is them really just trying to give guys opportunities. Yeah, our corners got to stay healthy, man. Like, Booth might need to go to basketball or something, because I don't even know if football is his sport at this point. The man struggled horribly. Now I want to highlight some other players. Some guys who got some work, some guys who actually appeared to hold up their end of the bargain. Keemon Hall was decent yesterday. He had a couple of instances where I felt like he kind of got out of place. Troy Pride was decent yesterday. Was not impressed with Elijah Clark. Zion Childress, decent. But it was some guys that I actually would have preferred to see yesterday. Didn't see Marshawn Nealon. Donovan Izaraku. Let's talk about this brother for a minute. Nothing to write home about. He was there. He was present. I didn't recall any bad moments of his, but he just didn't stand out. I didn't see the pass rush like I've been hearing about. And I'm going to stop looking at them damn Dallas media video clips too, because they paint a far skewed picture. Because what we've been seeing I didn't see a whole lot of that on yesterday. I ain't see a whole lot of it. Considering the fact that Sam Williams is coming off an injury, I would have liked to see him for maybe a series or two. I would have liked to see Jack Sanborn. Another individual who jumped out to me on yesterday, they're actually two that made some pretty good plays. One more than the other. Darius Harris, number 47. Undrafted guy, veteran from Kansas City. We acquired him actually late last year. And Shamar James. He was thumping. I want to see some more reps from him this week coming up. I think he could be a key depth piece. Buddy Johnson as well. At first, I thought Shamar James was Buddy Johnson, but I realized, they done did the old switcheroo with the numbers. It's kind of hard keeping up yesterday with the numbers. But I said it before, and I'm going to say it again, y'all. I know we've been hearing a lot about the pass rush, and I know, as far as that's concerned, we got what appears to be some pretty solid depth. Obviously, barring the fact that Micah plays this year. That's another topic. Another horse of another color. Another story for a different day. I ain't even going there tonight. But we know that individual's value and what he brings to this team. That we ain't going there. But yes, Mozzie needs some work. Jay Toia. Decent. I saw him getting upfield. A couple of times he got stifled to where he really didn't garner up a whole lot of push. And by the end of the game, it was apparent that guys were gassed. Because we didn't have a deep rotation yesterday because you sat so many individuals. But Jay Toia, he needs some work. It's apparent. He's a rookie. Good push. Good quick get off. But in some instances last night, I saw him get a little bit pushed around, just negated out of the play. Now, that kind of takes care of your defense. I really wish that management and ownership had taken a more serious approach of addressing the run game. And I'm going to use that as a pivot point. Because I'm talking run game on defense, but I'm talking run game on offense as well. We're going to get to offense in just a second. But yes, defensively, left a lot to be desired. Did not see a strength at all last night. There was no strength in the run game. It was no strength in the passing game. They pretty much had their way with us for the most part. We tightened up as the game went on, but they pretty much had their way. And with a grain of salt, I'm giving to Eberflus and his crew. First year, D coordinator, you're getting to know your guys. You're getting adjusted to the environment, and you're trying to teach your scheme. And then you're trying to find the guys how to exploit, strengths and hide weaknesses. It's a lot. But if we don't fix this whole run defense situation, it's going to be a whole lot of this season, y'all. Because y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we had to deal with last year. Playing the Saints. Excuse me, not the Saints, the Ravens. I don't think they threw the ball 20 times on us. It was bad. They said, look, matter of fact, it was the same. They said, yeah, you can't stop us. We couldn't take care of simple things last year. In defenses, man, I got my guy Lose Takes in the building. Man, hey, if y'all have not done so, y'all go to Lose Take channel. Subscribe. Check out all his work. The brother is solid, man, and I have the pleasure to be able to work with him this season. In case y'all missed it last night, yes, the watch parties are back. And y'all know whether the Cowboys are up or whether we down, we going to entertain the heck out of y'all. So, again, salute to my brother Lose Takes, man. And another side note, and he in the chat, too. The Big Time Show. If you haven't done so, go on over there and take care of your business, too. We'll be working this season as well. That's my guy. But yes, it was so bad last year. Team said, why do we even need to bother throwing the ball? We don't need to throw the ball. All we need our quarterback to do is turn around and do this. If that's all you got to do, and you don't have to risk it by putting it in the air, and you can take advantage of your offensive line and just have them coming down on you, then I have to pass block? Man, what? I do it too. I do it till you make me stop. As the song say, do it till you're satisfied. And see, that's the crazy part. Because all season, what did we hear? We're going to be physical. We're going to have a commitment to the run game. Yeah, that's all we heard. And what do we do to open up the game? That's all we did to open the game up. Throw after throw after throw after ugly throw after overthrow after almost attempted murder throw. Man, look, I said it last night. Those who missed it, I said it is so clear and apparent that Joe Mixon is a single man that might have a little bit too much time on his hands and something else. That brother there, I said this last night too. The strength and conditioning trainers need to remove any upper body workout activities for Joe Milton. He don't need it. He don't need it. That brother don't need it. My God, put the lotion down, bruh. Great God. Put it down. Hide the milk. Put it down. Cause that brother there, I'm gonna get a button. I promise y'all I'm gonna have this button for the next watch party. Cause that brother got a cannon. Great God. Take some off. We know you got a fastball. We know you have a fastball. But damn it, just a touch, dog. You just sometimes all you need is just a touch. A little bit. Just a little bit. That's all you need sometimes. No more late night X for Joe. Stay off of it, bruh. No more browsing in night mode. You know I got to make a joke out of it, man. He has a very strong arm. It's evident. Even in the pick that he threw, it was like, dang. But he almost like back foot. Bomb. I mean a bomb and a dart. But he's got the I believe his accuracy will get better if he works on touch. Cause he ain't missing like wide left, right. It's too much. Too much mustard. Take a little bit off, homie. Now, if we can get him to practice and manage the art of touch, he'll be okay. Now, there's another area of Joe Milton that I want to talk about too that I saw. Can't wait for the all 22 to come out. But even last night in some instances, Joe Milton just, to me, he just, yeah. Yeah, it is. He is Quagmire. I swear, Giggity. Yeah, that's him. Giggity Milton. That's what we gonna call him. Giggity Milton. Quagmire Milton. I swear I saw that too, John Cofield. Yeah, Henny said that was the prettiest interception he had ever seen. It was. And really and truthfully, it was just kind of bad luck on Joe Milton, because that defender, as he was falling, it slipped out of the receiver's basket and into the lap of the defender. It really was just a bad luck. But if y'all go back and look at that play, look at how everything unfolded, he had wide open checkdowns. Like that to me, that's just a poor decision made. That's a poor decision made. Cause the receivers he had that he could have checked down to, had they actually caught the ball and turned around, they were gonna be running for a while. Even last night, it was a situation where he looked to be pressing downfield, and Schoon flashed kind of like mid-screen toward the bottom. He was running a out route to the sideline. And it's like Joe waited so long to hit him, he allowed the defender to get up on Schoon before he could even really turn upfield and make a move. But had he hit him about maybe a second and a half sooner, he could have gotten around, and then now he's at a point to where the defender has to make a decision. Yeah. So yes, his mechanics can use some work, or lack thereof. Like, again, take some off, bro. But he has to be a better decision maker, and I think he will. When he goes back and reviews this film, the good part about it, he's got, he had, numbers wise, he had a lot of work yesterday. Again, like I said, I believe he was 17 for 29, threw for 100 and some change. Not a bad day at the office. And as the game began to go on, he began to progress and calm down and do a little better. Hopefully his injury is nothing. I know they said he hit his elbow, whatever, or something. And then that's when you saw Will Greer come in. And Will Greer looked to me, y'all, like he currently is the rightful backup to Dak Prescott. CJ says Joe got to learn to read players' motions better than one read and run stuff first. The shit. Exactly. Better decision making. And when you see something, be sure of it. Because I feel like he sees it, he knows it, he recognizes it, and then he second guesses himself. He will get better. But I can tell you this right now, he is not by no means threatening Dak Prescott's job whatsoever. No quarterback in Dallas is. Will looked a little bit more poised. Had to me a better command of the offense. And he just made better decisions. Now, obviously, his body of work was considerably less than what we saw from Joe Milton, but Will Greer showed why he deserves to be in the league. And then he capped it off with a nice touchdown run. I ain't even expect it. Like Shawty said, I thought it was going to be 2 or 3 yards and he was going to be going down, but he was a little shifty. He showed that he can be mobile if he has to. So that's a plus. It's a little better than what we had last year. I'll take it. Now, I was disappointed in Shawty, and I'm going to tell you why. It's not the first time he's called plays in the NFL. The first time he's a head coach, but not the first time he's called plays. And I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I don't know how you script 9 straight passes to open up any game. I don't know how you do that. Especially when we all have been chomping at the bit to see what happens with this running back competition. Now, yesterday, Javonte Williams didn't play. Miles Sanders didn't play. Hunter Luke, he didn't play. But the opportunities that the individuals got, I'm going to say they did a pretty admirable job. And oh my God, don't look now. Here comes Malik Davis. Now, Deuce got in. He got in early. He didn't have a whole lot of attempts. I think he finished with 3 for the day. He's got juice. He little little crossover action, quick feet. Miss Brenda, I did see Will dance. Yeah. He showed me something yesterday. He did. Yeah, Willie T, I agree with you too. I would have liked to, in a lot of instances, I would have liked to see them go for 4. I believe going back to the press conference, Shotty said that, he was just kind of playing it, as he would in the game, playing it safe, taking the points, that type deal. But my thing is, I would have liked to see what your offense could have done in that situation. Granted, you might want to keep your play. I know everything was vanilla. I know you wanted to keep a lot close to the vest. Man, I got my girl Tay in the building. What's good with you? Glad to have you tonight. If you haven't done so already, Miss Tay, slow it down Sunday. I don't know if you got your, I don't know if you sitting in your tomato patch like old girl off of Baby Boy or whatever. But we already got our libations in hand. I got my stogie over here that I'm puffing on very slowly as I give y'all this content. Now, your running backs. Phillip. Mr. Martha. Salute. He showed me some things yesterday. I saw him in one instance drop that shoulder. He kept moving them legs as they teach running backs to do. Every play, it appeared that he was trying to fall forward to get that extra yard, a half yard, or what have you. Bang up job from him. And there was a couple instances where he kind of gotten out in the space and he's not just a big bruiser back. He can move too. And he's got good hands. Caught a couple receptions yesterday. He could definitely be a back that definitely has a role in this offense. Again, don't know what Miles Sanders looks like. Don't know what Javonte Williams looks like. We've seen some videos from camp, but I want to see it on the field between the lights. I do. I would really love to see it on the field. I know Shotty said he don't want to show a whole lot. Hopefully this next preseason game will get other players involved. But I'm going to just be all the way real. Yesterday felt like they were working for the most part, from the bottom of the depth chart. And I don't know if that's going to be how Shotty basically continues to matriculate through the preseason. I don't know if eventually you may see more starters incorporated. I'm sure some are just non-negotiables that they don't want to see at all. Know what individuals are capable of. They'll use them only in the practice scrimmage situations with potential other teams. But I think certain players, they just made their mind up. You're not seeing the field. Am I mad at them? No. But back in the day, everybody played. And they dealt with injuries back then like we do now. But I honestly believe, y'all, I believe Tony Romo actually has us like that. Because think about it. How did we even find out or see who Dak Prescott was? Took Tony Romo getting hurt in the preseason. Man, I got my pop in the building. Salute, Daddy. Yeah. 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 So running backs were decent. They showed promise. The line. The line was okay. As a whole, the line was okay. That Christian cat though, he got to go. He got to go. He got to go. Who else did I see? And I was just like, Wasn't impressed with a Johnny Cornelius. And then Sadiq Charles got rolled up. Don't know what's going to happen with him, but they still continue to drop like flies, ladies and gentlemen. Brock was Brock. TJ was TJ. Awesome was okay. I didn't recall seeing Lyle. If it is, I missed him. Now, another individual I want to highlight. This is one of your tight ends. Built like a fullback, though, almost. Rivaldo Fairweather caught the touchdown pass. Decent individual. Definitely shows some promise. Not impressed with Schoon. Not in the blocking scheme of things. Not in the passing game, receiving aspect of things. Not impressed. And it's sad, y'all, because you look at that draft, you look at Luke and you look at Mozzie, and it's like, man, y'all still leave a lot to be desired. It's rough out here in these streets. But I looked at Rivaldo, and he made a couple of plays on special teams, too, as far as I can remember. Tyler Neville, 46. Decent at times. Now to your receivers. I believe Ryan Flournoy is going to be on this team. I believe Jonathan Mingo is going to be on this team. And I believe Trayshawn Holden is going to be on this team. Obviously, Turp didn't play last night. Don't really recall too much from Jalen Brooks. Josh Kelly showed up a couple of times last night. Salute to him. But you couldn't even get a good feel or a good vibe for your receivers because of your quarterback play. And honestly, y'all, that's why I really wish we had better talent at the quarterback position to be able to properly evaluate these receivers. Like, y'all know how it is. I got to put an eye for incomplete right there. I can't. I saw the potential. I saw guys get open. And they just stayed open. How many wide receivers is that? So if you want to give me, I'll give you a quick. So if things go as planned, obviously, okay, we got CD, we got Jalen Tolbert. Sorry. We got CD, we got Pickens, we got Turt. We'll probably have Tolbert. That's 4. Mingo and Flournoy will make 5 and 6. And maybe, hopefully, possibly we can keep Trayshawn Holden or keep him on the practice squad potentially. I don't know. But that's 6 for sure. And maybe Holden, like I said, potential practice squad guy. Josh Kelly, potential practice squad guy. But yeah. We might be able to retain the undrafteds on the practice squad. Now, again, hard to evaluate them when you got what you got at quarterback. Yeah, somebody needs to be held responsible. I ain't gonna lie, cause the injury bug the last 2 years is been biting. It's been biting. It's been biting better than your favorite watering hole. And it hurts. It's like if we stay healthy, we might be all right. But as soon as the injury bug starts biting us, those, playoff chances just start to dwindle by the moment. It'd be rough. It really does. But I want to say this. You watched last night. We kind of checked out to a point, if you will. It was some disappointment. Because at the end of the day, you still try to be hopeful and optimistic for your squad. But we pretty much kind of knew, based off of the individuals who were playing, we kind of knew what it was. We kind of knew what it was. And I think the coaching staff kind of knew what it was, too. I think they did. Now, it don't get any easier. And I hope and pray that they have rested, that they have recuperated, and we can resume getting back to business. I need them to have a bang-up practice because guess what? It don't get no easier. Saturday night, 7 o'clock, Baltimore Ravens will be coming to town. We know that is a physical football team. We know that is a team who will not be afraid to run the ball, who will have a commitment to run the ball. They had a commitment when they came to AT&T Stadium last year, running the ball. So guess what? You don't get a chance to hold your breath and hope you squeeze and slip by. No, your weakness will be tested again this week. And I'm glad of it. Truth be told, I hope they run for 200 plus on a Saturday. Because, again, just like I knew, just like y'all knew, just like some of your other favorite content creators knew, we knew running the ball, stopping the run was going to be a big issue. We have been saying it since the offseason. We said it pre-draft. We said it in open free agency. We have been saying it. It has been an Achilles heel on this team for quite some time now. It's been an issue. And they just politely seem to ignore it. Only really wanting to invest in the other aspect of the defense. Pass rush. So you think pass rush is going to fix all of your problems? No. Y'all heard it before. It's a privilege. so bad in some instances last year we didn't even put teams in must throw situations. That's horrible. Ooh, CJ said Mingo definitely needs Tolbert's spot. He playing like Mozzie, uninterested. I've heard that statement before, and I've heard it a lot more recently. I'm not going to use that description, if you will, about Mozzie Smith. I'm not going to do it. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying Amp ain't going to do it. Because I can't speak to his motivation. It may look or appear a certain way. It could be fatigue. We don't know. Or it could honestly be frustration with how he's used. I want to be fair to that brother. Because we had him playing one way the first year. We had him playing another way last year. Now this year here, we've got him playing a completely different way. Like, how is he ever going to improve his skills and his technique if every time you turn around, they flipping the script on this man? Especially when you talk about the fact that he's been seeing some work at 3-tech too in practice. Like, what? But again, what we saw for the most part was to be expected. We are a work in progress. We're a work in progress. And that's both sides of the ball. Side note, pay Butter Arbery. Pay him. Quit playing with these folks. Pay him. And that's the other thing. See, shout out to Vach. I've heard him say this before. Just talking about the comparison between us and Philly and how they roster build and how we roster build. And not talking about dollars and cents or anything like that, but just as far as how they build. They'll have said player at said level. At said level, and they'll bring in somebody better than them to push that guy down the chart. For Mozzie to be as sorry as some people say he is, why hasn't anybody taken his spot yet? Nobody has outright taken Mozzie's spot. For him to be so bad and so trash, well, why ain't nobody took his spot? That's a conversation for another day. I ain't gonna touch it right now. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Look, Amp is getting back in the flow of things. And for those of y'all who've been asking, those who have been sending messages, thoughts and prayers in regards to my lovely wife, my family, I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a whole lot to me. It keeps me going. It keeps Amp motivated. She is actually doing very well. She's recovering well. We have another surgery procedure between now and the end of the year, but we are on the down coast. We are on the descend as far as this cancer roller coaster, if you will. But she appreciates your thoughts and prayers. I be showing her, baby, look, people are sending their thoughts with you. Again, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, y'all gonna catch me later on this week, again with the crew, Saturday night watch party for the Ravens. I'm probably gonna do some work with Big Time later this week, and I'm gonna start dropping some videos, man. But I appreciate y'all. Again, our Dallas Cowboys, they are who we thought they were. Okay? They are who we thought they were. Now, the good news is we show promise. We show promise. There's a silver lining in every cloud. We show promise. And there are some guys who are definitely worth keeping around. I can't wait for the second game. I'm not about to be looking at no mainstream media video clips this week. I don't care what they do in practice. I want to see what they do when it counts, when it matters on the field. Because, again, we are 25 days away from opening kickoff against them dirty, stinking, nasty, infected Philadelphia Eagles. But y'all know what it is. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
In 30 fucking years.